Welcome to part 2 of the Corvette video. Now we're going to start this one off by making tyres. We tried to source some tyres for it, didn't we? But that didn't work out because they simply don't make any of that size. So we've tried to make some. Now the original tyre is this one here. As you can see, it's pretty much had it. So we tried to make some, 3D print some with TPU, but it's not soft enough.
No.
Really.
It's too hard, Rob.
It's way too hard. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it slightly differently.
Yeah.
And we're going to make a mould of a tyre.
Now, I think this is, because you can't just go to Quick Fit and get tyres for a baby Corvette. You can't go to just any old model shop and buy tyres. So what Rob's done, he's made his own tyre mould.
I have, because I've got way too much time on my hands.
Don't have to include that bit.
So basically it's injection moulding. So what you do is you squirt in the liquid into here, it fills up round the mould and then it pushes the air out of that hole here. And obviously, you know, these two sandwiched together. Now the liquid is this stuff, which is Moldcraft PT Flex 70 PU casting rubber. You mix the two together and it creates a solution. You mix it with some black pigment and just a tiny amount, and then you squirt it in and leave it to set.
You get rubber. But
theoretically,
I think it's worth explaining because you've already mocked tyres up in plastic effectively using your 3D printer and skills. But it wasn't straightforward just to turn that into a rubber because you've got to kind of design inside out, haven't you?
Yeah. So in the actual mould itself, I don't know if you can see that on the camera, I've even tried to do the tread. So this was made in a program called Blender, which is a free program. And what I did effectively is the tyres that I created in 3D, I then used as a template for the mould, ultimately.
But what Rob's done is had to measure the tyre inside and out effectively, and then transpose those dimensions into a mould, but the opposite way round.
Yeah.
So
it messes with your mind, doesn't it?
So Rob's been able to interpret something that way round and then basically fill in the gaps using plastic to create a mould for the injected solution to form in.
Yes. Now what we also need to do before we inject the stuff is we need to put some silicone solution onto the mould to stop it from sticking.
Allow me, Rob. So
my glamorous assistant will get some of that now.
So no product sponsorship here. We have some just general purpose silicone lubricants.
Other makes are available.
Other available makes are there out there. Anyway.
So what I think, let's move the scales out of the way for a moment. We'll need those shortly.
This is just standard lubricant that you'd use for maybe a set of drawers or something car related, that kind of thing. So this is just general purpose stuff, nothing fancy. But why are we using that then, Rob?
Right, okay, so we're using that because otherwise the rubber could stick to the plastic.
Right.
Which means that when you try and pull it off, it will just tear and rip apart, whereas this should stop it from sticking, theoretically speaking. Okay, so we move that out of the way. So what we're going to do then is we'll just spray some of this on, I suppose. Yeah, have you got
what do you like?
tissue or something?
So this is a bit like, it reminds me of when I've made cakes and things like that.
Made cakes?
Made cakes. So when you're making cakes, you grease the tin with butter or something like that, so the cake mixture doesn't stick to the side of the tin. So
I'm going to put some.
But rather than using cake and butter, we're using silicone spray. What's the right amount? We don't know, do we?
It's got. You don't have too much, but you don't have too little.
It's a bit of a guessing game.
It's all an experiment. It's all fun. Because science, kids, can be fun.
If this works, though, we then have a tyre mould for this car, which would be absolutely incredible.
We have a tyre mould for the front.
Oh, okay. Are they different sizes?
Ones at the back are a different size.
Are they wide?
So yes. So guess what? I have to make another one of these from scratch.
So this is all part of a long process. So we'll have at least 2 wheels that have got grip.
Yeah.
Is it worth talking about the different mixtures, because there are different mixtures available? So does this give quite a firm rubber?
Well, yeah, it's done on a Shore setting, isn't it? So like Shore 20 is quite flexible, isn't it? It's like like elastic,
like a band.
Yeah. Whereas this is, I've not used it, but I think this is a little bit more solid. So I think this is more what we're aiming for. because we want that sort of flexibility, but we want rigidity as well.
Yeah. What you've got there is the middle of the tyre, basically the air gap. So this is that bit in reverse again that Rob's had to work out, is measuring the correct amount of free space in between the material that will be there once he's used the injection moulder.
Yes. I mean, so it's worth pointing out, I didn't just measure the tyre, I also measured the wheel hub.
Wheel hub as well, which is obviously on the car.
Yeah, using a vernier gauge to try and get it as close as possible. It's still hit and miss. It might not work.
Yeah, and it's worth saying that car tyre companies spend probably hundreds of thousands, if not millions, perfecting the right compounds, moulds, processes to make the perfect tyre. We just take it for granted every time we get in the car. Rob's doing this from scratch.
30 quid for some ABS filament and a tenner for some rubber solution off of eBay.
So if this works, you're an engineer of note.
Apparently so.
So that looks like a pretty even coating.
I think that's pretty good.
So just to hold that up to the camera, you can now see that it's
shiny,
nice and shiny. And see the detail as the liquid's going to run in, and then the air escape on this side. And these holes here are with some bolts where we've sandwiched the two halves together.
Yes.
This is just a little locating lug that Rob's thoughtfully put on there so that the two marry up square, if you like.
Right.
So you're happy with your mould?
I'm happy with my mould.
You've lubricated where necessary.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do then now is I think I'm going to bolt it together. So that goes on there, and then we've got to line that up, and hopefully...
It's like surgery.
It is. We'll speed this up. So we've, well, I've tightened up the screws.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice and tight.
Nice and tight. I did them crossways to get an even bit on it. So that is now a good seal all the way around the outside. So we need to mix up the solution and use a syringe, which we've got here, to pump that solution into the hole until the air pops out.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll have a tyre.
So we'll just keep on running it, Rob, until you see solution coming out of this little air hole here. And then we know it's all the way round.
Yes.
I've got a little O-ring on the end there just to help it seal, hopefully, when you push it down. But it's going to rely on your pressure manually and effectively squeezing the solution in like that.
Yep.
And then it's a case of leaving it alone, isn't it?
Yep. I'm going to leave it and let it cure and then come back and have a look at it. Right. So first of all, then we need to mix solution. So this is the pigment, and you only need a very, very, very small amount of this. So I'm hoping...
How much do you need, Rob? So you've got scales.
It says 2 grams per 120 grams of the solution. Well, we're not going to need 120 grams. So it is literally just a little dollop, I think.
Maybe just a gram, mate. Yeah, these scales are not sophisticated. They're just household scales.
I reckon that's probably enough, to be honest.
Well, it's dense, isn't it? It's very... looks like a dent. I mean, it's not registered a gram, but for what we're using...
I don't really need to... No, I don't even need that much.
Right.
This... So we've got to have the same amount of each. So I reckon, what do you reckon? 3 grams of each or something?
Try it. See what happens. See what it looks like. So that's quite dark. That's got the sort of consistency of honey, isn't it? Mm-hmm. That's like the honey... So let's keep an eye on the scales.
That's quite a lot.
That is a lot.
That's 1 gram. 2 grams.
2 grams.
Right.
So I reckon take it to 4 grams with the other side of the mixture. So
we should actually be wearing those gloves.
We should be.
That's 3 grams.
But we're not, are we?
We're not, no. That's 4 grams.
You don't want to make too much because that feels like a waste, but then you don't really want to be halfway through it and then run out. Because you'll never get the same mixture quite the same.
But I am going to put these gloves on. I know I probably should have done this at the start there, but...
Well, now you've got it in the pot. So do you want to mix it using this very special mixer?
Screwdriver. Do you want to move the...
To move the scales?
Yeah, we don't need the scales, so now we're going to mix this rubber up.
This does feel very cool because this now feels like proper school lab type stuff.
Doesn't it? Okay.
How long do you mix it for?
No, I don't think we want to go too mad, but that's pretty mixed up because it starts to go off almost straight away if you're not careful.
So this is like an epoxy resin, 2-part.
Yeah.
That now there's a chemical reaction taking place.
Right, if you can hold the pot.
And, oh, hang on.
Quick. Yeah. Right, so, got it?
Yep. So I'm holding the pot.
Here we go. This is the exciting bit.
This is very exciting. So Rob is now just drawing up the solution into the syringe without getting any air. Yeah, I reckon you have. Forget all of it. I heard a rumour that the biggest producer of tyres is Lego.
This is true.
Is that an old wives' tale?
No, it's true. Right, here we go then. So that's now the solution in the syringe. And now we're going to inject that into the hole. Like that.
Do you want to hold that?
Yes, please. Very gently. Until it comes out.
Of the other hole. Is that... Is there quite a lot of resistance there?
There is.
So, I mean, it's probably like a... I don't know, maybe a bar of pressure?
I don't know. There's a lot of resistance.
Oh, can hear air. Can hear air escaping. Ah, there we go.
There we go.
There we go. Rob, that's fine. That's it. Take it out.
There we are.
So that is quite thick, isn't it?
That is quite thick.
I reckon leave it like that.
Yeah. Okay, so we've injected the solution into the hole there. That's gone through, pushed the air out of the other hole, and now it's filled. We know it's filled up because it's pushed the other stuff out. So if you can see that on the camera there, that's ultimately what we want. And looking at it, there's no
leak at all, is there?
Around the edges, so that's a good sign. So I reckon
we
leave that for a day or so for it to cure.
Yeah, and see what happens.
There's no rush, and see what happens, and then we'll crack it open.
And this is an anaerobic reaction. It doesn't need air, does it? So this will happen quite happily in a sealed environment.
Just let it.
This could be good things come to those who wait.
Totally. And we'll get back to you when this is done.
It's been a waiting game, hasn't it? We've used the mould, we've filled it up with rubber solution, and we've been waiting very, very patiently.
We have. I'm very excited. It's sad, isn't it? I get excited by this, but yes, we left it 48 hours.
Yep.
So we're going to see now if it's worked or if it's a colossal failure.
Yeah. And straight away we can see that the rubber on top where it's kind of splurged out has gone quite solid.
It has.
If that's a signifier of what's inside, then that's kind of what we're aiming for.
It's good, yeah. I mean, if
you're going to cut that off.
I'm going to try to, but I don't want to.
Mind your fingers with that knife.
I know it's a new blade and it is very sharp. That's actually coming off very easily.
That's cutting through there rather efficiently.
Look at that. I'm just loosening it for now.
Yeah. So that because bearing in mind we've got two halves here, haven't we? We
have, yeah. Right. So
have a look at that, Rob. Just hold it up. It's almost got a sort of a see-through quality to that.
It has.
I mean, the way I describe that is it's stronger than silicone that you might use on a bathroom.
Yeah.
And but it's not quite as hard as, say, a bicycle tyre.
No. So okay.
It'll be interesting
to see what it's like and how it works. So where's the screwdriver?
Let me get you a screwdriver. Here it is.
So let's crack the mould open, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, so all of the screws are now undone.
It's started to open up a little bit. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Hold it up a little bit.
I don't know if you can see it. It is starting to. It might.
So if you just use a little bit of brute force.
I don't want to use too much.
Wouldn't it be good to give it a little wiggle? That's just the tyre lever. I couldn't find my spudgers.
Oh, yeah, I think that's too big.
Well, once you get in there though, it might be.
Try it.
Might need a bit more than that. Are we in?
No.
Should we put it on the deck? Let me just look a little bit harder. Oh, here we go. These are one of those spudges that you get from a sort of a packet where you might get a replacement battery for a phone or something.
Oh, right, yeah.
Right.
Oh.
I'm not going to do the reveal. You're doing the reveal.
Am I?
Put so much investment into this. I can't even look. I can't even look. Oh my God.
Do you know what?
Oh my God.
Oh, no, it's gone.
Deformation.
Yeah, sadly there is, but
On the whole,
it's deformed. It's basically, these are air bubbles, aren't they?
are you sure? Yeah, I mean, it's not a skin on it, is there?
No.
So how do we get the air bubbles out? We'll have to just use loads of solution.
Yeah.
But where it's sat, it's worked really well.
So we just need to try and get it out. That's the only issue, isn't it?
With a little bit of jiggery pokery, we've now got the mould apart. The mould has survived intact, there's nothing broken off.
The only thing we've had to do is drill a hole in this side.
Yes.
To push the centre out, which seemed to work.
Yeah.
Because we have...
What we've ended up with is a tyre.
Yeah, or thereabouts. Unfortunately, there was an air bubble caught in it.
We think we know why, don't we?
We think we know why. But, you know, actually, for a first attempt...
The tyre print is on there really well, Rob.
Yeah, it's actually come out pretty good.
I think the thing now is we're going to have to make another tyre.
We'll have to make another tyre. Shall we try it on the car, though?
I think we'll try it on the car and make sure it fits. Yeah, see if your measurements were accurate.
Okay, yes. So, do you want to pass the car?
Here's the car.
I don't think it really matters which way round it goes.
No, but these are front tyres and not rear tyres.
I don't want to break it because it's very...
It's a bit stretchy, isn't it?
It's not too... Oh, God.
Do I hold one side for you?
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Tell you what, though. Oh, my God.
Look at that.
Mr. Michelin.
I'm a genius, almost.
I mean, that is...
Should we hold it up there?
It fits.
I mean, other than the fact there's unfortunately that bit, but actually...
Yeah. I mean, that's actually blown my mind away.
I'm quite happy with the way that's come out. For first go...
I think that's absolutely marvellous. So the objective now is to make a lot more of this rubber.
Yes.
Fill up the chamber, or rather the mould, with as much rubber. Try and bleed all air out.
Yes.
And do it again. As a first go.
But in that time, what I will do is I will start designing one for the rear then.
Which are slightly wider,
Which are slightly wider. It's going to take a little bit of, you know, we're going to have to do it several times, I think, possibly, to get a good one. But at least it means we can actually knock out some tyres.
Yeah. And
we don't have to source any. So we'll get back to you on this. But hopefully we'll have a full set of tyres.
Yeah. Marvellous. It's like a quick fit. One of the things we've got to do is, I think while the tyres are off, is tidy up these wheels.
Yes, they're a little bit faded. Now this is quite a common thing actually with plastic that's been had a chrome finish. Is over time they do tend to kind of wear.
Loads of things back in the day had this kind of fake chrome finish on, so it's really shiny. And I must admit, when I've done stuff like this in the past, I've just used silver paint, but it never comes up quite the way you want it to.
No, it doesn't. So
you've got a little trick up your sleeve.
I have actually. Well, not really. Yeah, I see what you mean, because when I used to do it, I used to use the Tamiya pen, which was silver.
It was pretty good.
And it was pretty good. But there's this new pen that I found online called a liquid chrome pen. If this works, which I think it will, because I've used it on a couple of other things, on a Mask Rhino toy.
Oh, as you do. And it's just, I don't know if this will come out well on camera, but the back wheels on this are particularly tragic.
Yeah.
The finishes come off, and you can imagine this being picked up
by the wheels.
by the operator, by the wheels.
So we'll do it on this one first, I think, the front wheel first.
Just see what that comes out like.
See what it comes out like. So
it is just literally Yeah, I mean, that's shiny straight away. Does that dry really hard as well?
Yes,
does
it does. So
do you lacquer it?
It's not perfect. No, you just put it straight on. I mean, you probably could lacquer it, but
yeah, don't need to.
You don't need to. You just literally just paint it on.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Better than I thought it was going to be. And I remember those pens you used to have at school. You know, the ones you used to get gold and silver.
Yeah.
I've used those, but again, they were flatter.
Yeah,
silver.
It's like even spray paints say they're chrome, and there are a few better ones these days, but most of them aren't. And that actually
looks alright, doesn't it?
It's not perfect.
That's a full wheel refurb, that is.
But that is, and I'm just going to go around it like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah,
I think that's all right.
I mean, the thing is, that looks a darn sight better than what it did before. So maybe try...
So we try this back one. Now, we've got to be a bit careful here because we've got a nut in the middle, haven't we?
Should I hold that?
Yeah, have you got hold of it there?
Yeah.
Because what you can do is you can do that to bring out more...
So it's a bit like those old pens.
It is exactly like the old Tamiya.
Yeah. the detailing things.
Yeah.
I've used those on old car badges.
Yeah.
My mini badge on the back my first Mini, all the silver had rubbed off it. The old BL. Do you remember the old sort of plastic BL ones? And I remember sitting there painting it all back in. Saddo that I am.
No, it's why not?
But that's actually come out really well. Like really well. Yeah. That my friends is.
It's pretty good.
It's as good as it's going to get.
It's as good as it's going to get. We'll do the last one. Now this bit here, I'm not going to worry about because this is behind the tyre. Yeah. Talking of which, of course.
Now, nice segue.
Yes. Now the tyres. Now last time you saw us, we had opened up a mould and the tyre had failed.
Yep.
Because the rubber had some air in it, right? But we have had another go. And we have had some success.
Yes.
So if we get the tyres here, look. So this is an original tyre. Now this is off the front, and it's actually not too bad condition. In fact, it's actually pretty good nick, really. It doesn't really need replacing. And this is one that we have produced.
But it's worth saying, Rob, that that's actually got no grip whatsoever.
It's got no grip. Well, it's got a bit, but this has obviously got more.
It's gone very, very hard. In fact, you can see on it, it's good shape because the other one just completely fell apart, didn't it? But it was this one, it's actually gone slightly concave on top there. Yeah. Whereas your new tyre is tyre shaped.
It is tyre shaped. I mean, it's slightly different shape. This one's more bulbous on the edge here. This one's not. But
that is
the point is, we have successfully managed to create a tyre.
Wasn't a 5-minute job, Rob, was it?
It wasn't a 5-minute job, but it was ultimately satisfying, and it's a learning curve. Every day's a school day.
Now, the other thing worth bearing in mind is that there were two problems to solve here because the front tyres, like a lot of cars, were smaller than the ones on the back.
This is true.
So you couldn't just make 4 of those. You've got to then...
No, we had to make a bigger mould from scratch. So, I say me. I was going to say... for the back tyres, and we've got that here. Do you want to grab that? Now this is already had the solution pumped into it. This is the smaller one, so you can see it's quite a difference in size. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to undo the screws, and then you'll join us as we take it apart.
We've taken the screws out.
Yes.
So at the moment it doesn't look like a clear way in. Now all I've done in readiness for this is just loosen off the top of the overspill at the top. Now the other thing is we don't want to slice what's inside, do we?
No, very much not.
And the other thing, I don't want to slice my finger.
Less important than what's inside the mould, but yes.
So I'm going to try, now bearing in mind, neither of us have got 20/20 vision, have we?
That's why we wear glasses, because we're middle-aged. Yes. And yeah, my eyesight is rapidly going. Oh, it's a good start.
It's a strong start. Sure you don't want to do this, Rob?
No, you do it.
I do all the fun jobs, so I'm not going to cut through across that.
I do the making bit. You can do the bit which requires sharp implements.
Take the glory. Eh?
Oh, he's got himself.
Ouch. Was it going in? Yeah, look at that.
Look at that. Oh, for those who don't like the sight of blood. I think it's come apart though, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, it has, Rob. I might have to glue my finger back.
Okay. Shall we stop there for a minute?
Yeah.
How's your finger?
Well, it hurts. I won't lie. I think it only went in about 2 mil deep, but it stopped bleeding now. But I think I might have to cover that up later on. Okay. But it's not. Like I said, it's not. Yeah, it's not important. This is the important bit. I was going to say the show must go on. So we managed to sort of separate it. I already see though. We haven't. Have we got a problem? There could well be a problem. Well, let's open it and. Well, maybe not. No, maybe not. We don't do problems, Rob. We just do solutions. Look. You can even see the Michelin logo. He hasn't put a Michelin. No, I haven't. No. Other tyre manufacturers are available. That, Rob, looks absolutely perfectly full. Look at that. Look at the tread on that baby. Do you know what? That's MOT compliant, that is. I'm quite happy with that. I'd say that's spot on. Right, let's get it out. Let's get it out. Okay, so we've managed to get this out of the mould. It came out a lot easier this time than before, didn't it? Yes. Do you want to explain how? Well, Rob has put in some extra holes in the other side there. So when you marry it up to the inside of the mould... I won't push it back in. Don't push it back in. We can actually put something through. So you can push it in and then push out the thing you need.
Yes.
But more importantly, look at the tyre. So we've got...
So these obviously will be cut off. In fact, we could do that now.
2 little sprues. Now you can use the knife this time.
Very sharp knife, which obviously you're not responsible enough to use.
No, should I hold that?
No, move your hand.
I'm going to hold that like that. So cut that little sprue off.
Go.
And that's quite not. I'm going to do the same here because we just hold that taut. The thing is, when you get
perfect, but it's not bad.
But when you get like Lego tyres and model car tyres, there's always a little kind of sprue where it would have been made in some kind of injection moulding machine. So it's not uncommon to have those little things. Sort of
no, it's not. It's not. And quite frankly, you know, there's no other way of doing it because you've got to have an in point and an out point.
Yeah.
So we're going to take this off of this middle bit, which could take some time, and then we'll try and fit it on the wheel.
Let's do it. So, Rob.
Right. We managed to get the tyre out. Which one is it now? I'm confused.
Got so many tyres.
Okay, right. So this is the original rear tyre.
Yep.
Right. This is the one that came out of the mould. We'll see if it actually fits on the car in a moment.
We haven't done this yet, have we?
What, tried it on the car?
We haven't tried it on the car.
Shall we try it on the car now?
Let's try it on the car now.
Okay.
Do you want me to fit the tyre?
Yeah, you fit the tyre and I hold it. That's probably it.
You need one of those machines that you see in Quick Fit. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
There's a little lip on the other side. That is a good fit. I mean, wow.
Look at that.
Nailed it. Unbelievable. Look at that. But it fits absolutely.
Perfect. It's not perfect, but it will do for the purposes of this.
That is probably as good, if not better than it ever was when it was out of the box.
Quite probably. Thank you. And on that bombshell, we'll catch you next where we have to look at the steering.
Yes.
Because as you may notice at the moment, it's in a few pieces.
Yeah, we've taken it apart and we're also waiting for some parts.
Yes. So when those arrive, we will get back to you.
Yes. Over and out.